here, Betties, where we are at the Rahr Brewery.
We are so happy to be here too.
As I've said many, many times before, we love all of our Texas breweries. They are so hospitable, super, super awesome. Today we will be talking to a couple of people like Aaron and Jason,
and a few really avid beer fans as well. Oh, we're already breaking glasses over there.
And I think someone just broke a glass, but it's not a brew tour without some broken stuff, right?
That's true, and without lots and lots of delicious beer.
As long as it doesn't hinder the bottling process. Anyways, I hope you enjoy it, and thanks for joining us.
Make sure to be really, really jealous, because I know I would be if I was watching at home.
Fort Worth is the 16th largest city in the United States of America and the 5th largest city in the state of Texas.
The city was established in 1849 as an army outpost on the bluff overlooking the Trinity River. Today, Fort Worth still embraces its Western heritage and traditional architecture and design.
Fort Worth is very proud of its successful brewery, and they all rallied around them when their roof collapsed due to record snowfall.
I'm sitting here with Aaron Rahr, who is the VP of Rahr Brewery. Hi, Aaron.
Hi, how are you doing?
Good. Thank you so much for taking the time out to talk to us.
Good.
I know y'all are busy. You have a big crowd despite the fact that it is Texas OU weekend. So you obviously have a lot of fans. How does that make you feel?
Awesome.
Awesome.
We never know what to expect. When we came in today, it was one of those, are we going to have a ton of people or not a ton of people? There may be 40 people here. And you can see there's a little bit more than 40 people here.
Well, I mean, honestly, when was the last time you guys had a slow weekend? Because it looks like a lot of people come out and are almost regulars.
Maybe the ice storm during Super Bowl? Yeah, the weekend we thought we were going to sell a ton of beer in Dallas-Fort Worth. Nobody was out.
So tell us a little bit about Rahr and its history in Texas. Because, I mean, the slogan is the brand new beer with a 150-year history. So
Fritz, who's my husband, his family's been brewing since 1847 in America, whenever they immigrated over. They started out in Manitowoc, Wisconsin. They were the first lager brewery in Wisconsin, if you can believe that, with all the lager breweries that came out of Wisconsin back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
So he always had a passion for the brewing industry. His family is in the malting business. So his brewing just kind of transformed into marrying a Texas girl, her not ever wanting to leave Texas, and us brewing beer.
Nice, nice. Tell us a little bit about Ugly Pug, because I know it has a funny story with it.
Ugly Pug is our flagship brand. I haven't been drinking.
No, we're not wearing sunglasses for any other reason but the fact that the lights are bright.
It's our flagship brand, and it's our best seller by far in all of our distribution areas. My mom had a pug named Oscar, and Fritz and I, before we opened the business, he started home brewing in the driveway and creating all kinds of different beers. One of them was a black lager. I was a really big fan of 1554 at the time. And I was like, can you do something like this? Maybe just a little lighter, not as heavy. And he came up with this recipe, and I absolutely fell in love with it. And we were at my mother-in-law's, or his mother-in-law's, drinking one of the test batches, and her pug was reclining in a chair, and he's a male pug. So Fritz looked at my mother and said, Shirley, that's one ugly pug. Yeah, if you can imagine that picture. Nice. And so we looked at our beer, and it was dark, and it was kind of ugly at the time, and we came up with the name Ugly Pug.
Nice.
Well, we've been in business for 7 years, so the craft beer industry was dramatically different in Texas 7 years ago. I remember at that time I was the salesperson that was going in to all of the bars and restaurants and trying to even say Rahr. They were like, what? And what kind of beer?
Where do you see Rahr in 10 years?
Oh my gosh. Wow. Everyone always asks this question. I hope I have a little bit more free time in 10 years. But hopefully in 10 years, we'll be in a new facility. We will be making fantastic beer with fantastic people and still be a really active part of the community. That's one thing that Rahr, I'm sure you saw the charity tables that are out today.
Oh, we did.
And just really be a destination for Fort Worth.
Very cool.
Is our main goal.
I think you guys are very much on track for that, judging by the crowd. So thank you so much, Aaron, for taking out some time to talk to us, and thank you for having us out here today.
Awesome. Thanks for letting me borrow the sunglasses.
Oh, no problem. And again, we're not hungover.
It's for nothing else but the lights.
The lights.
I promise.
As you can see, they're back stronger than ever.
We are here with the men in flannel, or in long johns. Long johns.
Union suits.
Union suits.
Union suits.
Oh, I'm sorry. What is your name?
Kent.
Kent?
Josh.
Josh. And why the union suits?
We are a part of a group called the Dilly Gaffers, and we are an ancient and honorable alcohol appreciation society.
Uh-oh, I think you have company.
Beer. We're here for the beer.
We're going to Flying Saucer after this one, so.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we heard something's going on there after this.
It's us.
Oh, it's y'all?
Here, what is your favorite Rahr beer, do you think?
The Storm Cloud IPA.
Ugly Pug. Gotta love the Ugly Pug.
All right. Well, thank you so much for taking out a couple of minutes to talk to us. And we will be emailing you the website.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Not only do they sell beer, but they have awesome t-shirts and hot sauce. Lots and lots of hot sauce.
I'm here with Jason Lyon, who works at Rahr Brewery. How are you doing, Jason?
Doing all right. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your job here?
I'm one of the brewers. I do, basically make the beer. We brew it, then filter, package, do all that. So I'm kind of the guy that's out there on the floor, make sure everything is going according to plan. So, and that's kind of the community effort that's behind your local brewery. Kind of the way that breweries used to be that's my local brewery. So I want to support it and help it out as much as I can.
Yeah.
So when something like us or a brewery, either a brew pub or a production brewery like us, when we open up, you get a lot of people that come out and really want to help out because they want to see that succeed. So it's a really, really cool community feeling behind your local brewery. I started my home brewing, then kind of gave it up as I was getting at the end of college and just didn't really have time for it. But then I got to grad school and actually had a house. That was a big thing. So I had like a garage that I could get a lot more equipment. And I started home brewing again when my advisor was talking about home brewing. He used to home brew quite a bit. And I was like, I used to do that and I've got some spare time now, so I may as well get back into it. And I started researching it a lot more and learning more about the science of it. And it really started taking off from there. So I started brewing like 2 or 3 times a week. And eventually my wife was like, you either got to do this professionally or you've got to quit because you're doing this way too much and it's taking up way too much room in the house. So I started volunteering up here, and that's kind of basically the rest is sort of history. So
that's kind of cool. It's like your passion just kind of took over for you. Nice. So what do you think your favorite beer is up here?
That's a good question.
Like if you could only drink one from
if
now
I had
on.
one beer left,
I know it's rough.
It's Winter Warmer maybe?
Winter Warmer?
Yeah, because that's the next seasonal and that's what I'm looking forward to right now.
Yeah.
A couple months ago probably would have been Oktoberfest, but
Not the whiskey warmer?
I do enjoy the whiskey warmer quite a bit, but if I were like stranded somewhere and had to have one beer left,
it'd be the winter warmer.
It'd be the winter warmer, just because I love the whiskey warmer, but it's a bit much to have as like a session beer to drink all the time. So it's one of those that you enjoy a bottle with a friend and you don't drink too much of that, otherwise you have some really, really bad stories.
Or some really good ones, depending.
Or really good stories. They may sound good to you, but usually to a friend it's...
All right, well, thank you so much for your time, Jason.
No
we appreciate it.
And then Whitney and I had some head.
This guy knew every classic rock song in the world.
Hi, we are still at the Rahr Brewery. I think I am on actually I'm still on my first beer. I'm doing okay. But I'm sitting here with, I'm sorry, what was your name?
Ethan.
Ethan, as you can tell, is a very big Rangers fan.
Number one!
We caught him as he was talking to our cameraman, Ty, because apparently Ty got a little too close, right?
Yeah, he got a little closer comfort. I was a little worried.
Say, Ty, we need to work on your people skills a little bit, buddy.
It's okay. He did all right. He recovered by asking me about baseball, so it was like, it's a good save.
So what brings you out here today?
Like, whenever I can get out here, it's just always about being around all these people and just drinking beer, great Texas beer. And I don't know, really. I mean, if you're from Texas, then it's what it's about. It's just, you don't know everybody here, but you might as well. Because you're all here for the same thing, to drink some great beers and just enjoy yourself.
What would you say is your favorite Rahr beer?
That's kind of hard. That's very hard. That is probably the most difficult decision I can think about right now. Wow. I'm more interested in the Rangers winning today. I mean, I really thought about my favorite.
Oh, they'll win.
Oh yeah, well they're gonna win. That's not an issue. Right now I'm drinking Ugly Pug and Blonde mixed together. We call it a Dirty Blonde.
Very cool. Well, thank you so much, Ethan, for taking the time out to talk to us. And catch us on Beer Betties.
Beer Buddies, huh?
Beer.
Are y'all gonna be on like TLC or anything like that soon? Am I gonna see you guys and be like, I know those people?
Bravo. We're gonna be on Bravo.
Bravo? That's fine too. I have cable. It works out.
Hi guys, we're still here at the amazing Rahr tour here on Saturday, and I'm here with Sandy James, our Mrs. Tarrant County, and she's here enjoying some delicious Rahr beer. Is Rahr one of your favorite Texas beers?
It is now.
Is this your first time here?
This is my first time. I did not know that Fort Worth had a beer brewery. Had no idea.
Yeah. What made you decide to come out here?
I was invited by a young lady named Sherry who works on the military base out in Fort Worth, and I met her at the gyms. I'm at the gym 5 days a week, and I met her and she said, would you come out and support the military and show up? And I said, absolutely.
That's awesome. So the military and beer, I like this. This
nice
is a good idea. Yeah.
I've been seeing some military signs. Where is all of our military men? I would definitely love to meet them.
A man in uniform, yeah, you can't say
Look
no.
around.
So what do you think is your favorite beer so far that you've tried?
What was the first one? What was the name of the first beer?
Sandy's husband.
We're asking the husband.
Texas Red. That's it. Texas Red. Yes, that was the best. That's the best so far.
Let's go. We're glad we have such an awesome person representing us for Tarrant County.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hi all, and I am standing with John, who is probably my favorite person at the moment because he is a volunteer pouring beer. Hi John.
Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to Rahr.
So is this your first time volunteering or are you a regular?
I've been doing it for probably 5 years.
Do you have a favorite Rahr beer?
My red is probably my favorite. Iron Thistle, Whiskey Warmer. That's probably my best ones.
And do you see yourself volunteering for another 5 years?
Hopefully that they're big enough that they don't need volunteers anymore in 5 years.
Thank you so much, John. Have a great day.
Unfortunately, all good things must come to an end, as did our beer.
We had a great time at the Rahr Brewery.
And hopefully, we will be back soon.
Until next time.
Cheers.